What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Smallville. Today we're here with episode 18 entitled Drone. I used to have a drone and now it broke because I ran it into my house. It's sad. Anyways, I'm sure it has nothing to do with that type of drone, but I cannot wait to get into this episode. If you guys are excited, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I'm dropping a new episode of Smallville every Tuesday and Thursday. Also, if you want to go see the full-length reaction to this episode, all the other episodes of Smallville, all 18, which is crazy, you can go check all of that out on my Patreon page, linked in the description below. Thank you for being here. Let's get into episode 18, Drone. Let's go. Another American Pie song! What? I guess these songs are just popular back then. Because those movies came out during this time of period. Time of period? Period of time.
Only endorse one candidate, so who's it gonna be?
Who cares? No matter what she says, people are gonna vote for me. Never underestimate the need for the clinically ambitious to pad their resumes. If you want to avoid the pain and humiliation of losing, drop out now.
And what? And what? She's all bark. No bite. Well, maybe we just met her. She might throw a mean one. Never know. Oh, heck no. Ugh, I hate bugs. No, they're about to swarm out of there, aren't they? Oh, gross. Bzzz. Yep. Close your mouth. You do not keep your mouth open. If you see that, I'm not going, ah! I'm out, bro. I'm running. That's crazy from him.
What have you done?
I see a big future ahead of you in politics, Clark. You're straightforward. People like you.
No way,
What?
definitely not.
Clark, you've got the whole package. Looks, brains, and that whole farm boy charm.
Calm down, Pete. Calm down, Pete. We're just friends.
Clark.
I'm sorry, but nobody would do that. In real life, Pete would go, Clark, and they'd all be like looking at him with weird looks and just keep moving on with their day. I'm not even joking. I mean, you guys all know. No one would do that. Oh, Lex. I would say, oh, thank you for being a good person, but I don't know if that's why you're stopping.
Not that I don't appreciate your attempt at postmodern chivalry, but I said I was fine.
Nothing around here is what it seems.
I'm intrigued. What do you mean?
True.
All these questions. This is beginning to sound like an interview. Who do you work for?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If I toss these into the woods, you really are going to need a tow truck.
Carrie Castle. I'm a staff reporter for the Metropolis Journal.
Oh, that was smooth. She did all this just to get his attention. That's cool.
I admire the effort, Miss Castle, but I have to decline. You get points for style, though.
I agree. I like her. I like her already. This whole like ploy. I was hooked. She got me. Hook, line, and sinker. For sure. I thought she was genuinely just stranded there.
What's going on? Why are you running? You've never shown any interest in student government?
Don't worry, it's just a gag. Pete nominated me.
So you're going to take your name off the ballot?
Yeah.
Well, good, because this election is way too important to turn into a joke. It's bad enough with the police. I hear she's throwing a pre-election bash with a band and catering.
Ooh, you think maybe she's the B-girl?
You're a goddamn genius.
Or are they trying to make us think it's her when it's actually the pink, mean girl? They're trying to like make us think it's her, the girl with the glasses. But I'm sticking with it's the mean girl, the blonde girl, who Pete's saying is hot. I think it's her.
Hey, Pete has faith in me and so does Lana. It's interesting that you don't.
I just want to know what you stand for.
I stand for truth, justice, and other stuff.
And the American
Okay,
way.
you want to be a little more specific? Like, tell me where you stand on the issues.
Truth, justice, and the American way. Clark Kent for class president, the man of tomorrow. See, I feel like the show's baiting me. They're trying to make me think it's this girl with glasses, but it's too obviously her. Oh, it is her. No, it's not. No. She's gonna get attacked by the pink, the mean girl.
Who do they think they are?
Oh, well, never mind. I was wrong. It is her. Ah, the voice cracks. It is her.
Clark, I really don't think you should be looking at it just yet. It's not even done.
Come on, I've been correcting your comma issues since your first laptop.
Clark.
You endorsed Paul?
Clark, I had to be objective. Paul's still in the race, and he'll be back on his feet again by fall. It's great that you're all gung-ho and sloganing now, but the truth is the only reason you ran is because Pete suckered you into it. Paul
That's
has
true.
a clear stance on issues you have yet to articulate.
That's true.
It's nothing personal.
I understand, Chloe.
No, you don't, Clark, because you're storming off like a little child. She's fair. That's fair. She can vote who she wants to vote. Yeah, I get it. You're her friend, but like, this guy was running before you were even running, and she's right. You were suckered into it by Pete.
It's amazing how many people in our school I don't know.
This is just a pit stop. Want to take advantage of your 2-for-1 deal.
Figure that's the last step before I institute topless waitressing.
Well, here's to hoping it fails miserably.
Hey, yo, Pete. That was crazy.
In case you haven't heard, I'm the front runner.
That's because these drones wouldn't know a qualified candidate if they saw one. That's the problem with this place.
Sheep.
It's like
All of them.
a hive with two queens. Well, if you knew anything about nature, you'd realize one always goes down.
Oh no, is she dead? Oh, Principal Quan, no. Oh my God. Ugh, that was disgusting. Ugh, that'd be a horrible way to go.
Look, Clark, I really need this. My parents are riding me to win. They think if I don't win, I won't get into a good college. You have other activities. This is my thing. Why don't you just drop out?
Whoa. What other activities does Clark have? He doesn't do any of the other stuff. All right, how do you beat a bunch of bees? Oh, very inteligente of you, Clark. Wow, killed them all. Dang, that's a cool effect. Well, if you thought Bee Lady was upset before, she's gonna be furioso. Is that right? I don't know. She's gonna be furious, to say the least.
I need to find Sasha.
Do you think she has something to do with it?
Yes. I just don't know how she's controlling the bees.
You need to call Chloe.
We're still not really talking. Can you believe she didn't endorse me?
Well, if I were in her position, I probably would have done the same thing.
Damn!
She's just trying to be objective, and she endorsed the person who she thought was most qualified for the
That
job.
had to be
Yeah,
a
but still.
slap in
Clark.
the face.
You said you believed in your friends. She only did what she thought was right.
Yeah, exactly. She supported a candidate who actually has a interest in it. Like, you barely do.
Just don't like being in a fight with you.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite part either.
I'm sorry.
Everything has changed in my life in the last year.
I guess
My
not.
parents, Lana. The only thing constant has been you.
Yeah, screw Pete. Not much of a constant.
What's it gonna take to make this article go away?
Unlike your whore at the Inquisitor, I'm not for sale. Goodbye, Lex.
Wow.
Thanks for being my first.
Whoa! I like her. I hope she comes back. Because I feel like that was her like exit of the show, but I hope she actually comes back.
The fact that those people were even considering voting for any of you guys just proves that this school needs a strong leader.
She's literally wearing a Bumblebee shirt. I can't believe that.
What are you doing?
Teaching you that politics is all about sacrifice.
Where are you sending them?
You may be thick-skinned, but what about your mother?
Hey, yo! Oh, nah, she's too crazy. We need to do something now about her. Knock her out. Wait. Can she still control the bees if she's unconscious?
What's happening?
What is happening? Oh my gosh! Ding! Ding! Look at that! Bravo! Bravo! It's still blowing up! Oh, that was awesome! That was pretty lit.
Stop it. Get some help.
No, that was awesome. That was really cool. Well done, effects team. Ooh, okay. How's Lex gonna win the day?
Miss Castle, thank you for coming.
Let me guess, this is where you try and blackmail me into changing my story?
But I wouldn't dream of blackmailing you or making you change a word. You could run your fair and balanced article word for word if you like, Miss Castle. Or you could show up to work tomorrow and walk into a corner office. Choice is yours.
Okay, so that was Smallville Season 1, Episode 18, entitled Drones. Another filler episode, another filler. I mean, we were bound to get some filler episodes here and there, especially in the back half of the season where we're coming up to the end. We still have a few more episodes. We still have episodes 19, 20, and 21. So we still have 3 episodes. I'm assuming this is the last of the filler because usually the last 3 episodes of a season are like boom, boom, boom. So I'm very excited to get to the next episode, but in terms of this episode, it was just okay. Honestly, it was just okay. It was better than last episode in my opinion because last episode was just kind of depressing. That's why I made it the title. This was depressing because it kind of was. This episode though wasn't depressing. I mean, it was gross. It reminded me of Bug Boy from episode 2. People were getting eaten by bees. Oof, what a way to go. I mean, the worst part was, I mean, would you have wanted to die there or just be put in a coma? Because they weren't even killed. They were left alive. Ugh. Terrible, terrible. That girl was crazy as well. The bee girl, the freak of the week. She was just nuts. Like last week's villain, freak of the week I should say, even though it was a depressing episode, he wasn't a bad guy necessarily. He thought what he was doing was right. This girl clearly has been pressured too much by her parents because she has gone loco. I don't know why I've been speaking so much Spanish this episode. Anyways, she went crazy because of it, and because of that, she's taken out her opponents, her fellow campaigners, for what? Student body? Student body president? Like, okay, sure, you think it'll get you into a nice college, whatever, but is it really worth doing that? Just fight it fairly, honestly. What's the point of winning if you win it unfairly? That's just some BS right there. The main storyline was just okay. I didn't really care too much about it. The main storyline for me wasn't the main storyline. I really actually enjoyed the Lex storyline. Even though we've kind of seen it before with that one reporter from episode 4 who now works for Lex, even though we've seen it with that, I kind of liked this one better. This actress, there's something about the way she acted, the way she was written. I really enjoyed her back and forth with Lex, like the game they play. Lex plays games with every single person who comes into his life that tries to ruin it. He always plays this game where he ends up winning, of course. There was also the side story with Lana. You know, she's trying to save the talent and she has to play a little dirty to do it. That was just kind of a throwaway storyline in my opinion. It was okay. I don't know if we're really going to see any more with that. I mean, she said she kind of liked playing dirty. She kind of enjoyed it. So I don't know if that's going to come up again at some point. And then I guess the other storyline was with Chloe, but that was also a throwaway. We've had a storyline like that before where Chloe and Clark have a disagreement about something, then they're mad at each other, and then they end up friends by the end of the episode. So I don't know. It was an okay episode overall. What do you guys think of the episode though? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, like button, and bell so you get notified every time I'm dropping a new episode of Smallville every Tuesday and Thursday. We're also getting really close to the end of season 1. I cannot wait. This will be the first season of a show that I have watched on my YouTube channel. I cannot wait. And thank you guys for supporting this episodes every week. I greatly appreciate all of you. Also, if you want to go see the full-length reaction to this episode and all the other episodes of this show, Young Sheldon, The Vampire Diaries, The Boys, and all my movie reactions, you can go check out all of those full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy with me on my Patreon page, linked in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. That's a wrap. Woo!
I am on break. I'm gonna live like a king by doing my thing. Hey, I am on break. I'm gonna live life free. I'm gonna do it like me. Yeah, I am on break. No, this is not fake. I'm just chilling on break.